Hello friends, welcome back again. This is Eunice FiveThirteen, and as usual, happy to always have you speak a little on matters concerning money and things that can move us forward. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, FiveThirteen Solution Hub. Follow me on Facebook, on TikTok at Eunice FiveThirteen, and let's keep these conversations going. I'm so excited. I'm on book number 3 now. I need a tap on my shoulder from reading 0 books in a year to the third book in 6 months. I'm excited. And so on the book that I'm reading now, Rich Dad Poor Dad, it's a famous book and I'm sure most people have read it, by Robert Kiyosaki. Kind of very enlightening on money matters. So one of the things that I would like to have a conversation about is one of the things about the rules of money. So Robert Kiyosaki says the difference between the rich and the poor is that the rich work for money, the poor work for money, the rich make money work for them. And he says number one rule about money is differentiate between what is your assets and what's your liabilities. And that's one of the major pushbacks to people, because some people think whatever people think is their liability, or rather it's their assets, it's actually their liabilities. So in a simple definition, and most of us may think what we have been calling assets for a long time probably are not. This is in a simple definition: an asset is anything that puts money in your pocket, and a liability is anything that removes money from your pocket. So a small exercise today, go back to the drawing board, check out, what have you been calling an asset and it's not? Is that mortgage? Is that house an asset or a liability? If you're still paying mortgage, if you're still paying property tax, all those kind of stuff, you may wanna rethink and reset your mindset in terms of, is that a liability or an asset? According to Warren Buffett, another rule of money is never lose money. And he says there is a rule number 2. If you know what rule number 2 is, comment on the chat. I'm going to tell you about rule number 2 when we come back here again. But anyway, today I would like us to kind of figure out, even as we think about what's our asset and what our liabilities, there is a rule that I came across, and probably some people know it. It's called the rule of 72. So the rule of 72, you remember we had a video that we talked about where to keep your money, long-term, short-term goals, where you want to save for emergency funds, where you want to save for retirement and stuff like that. Now, as you think about that, think about the interest. We are thinking about the value of money over time. You're thinking about inflation. So the rule of 72 states that if you take the interest rate that you're getting from whatever financial, venture that you're putting your money in, when you take whatever interest rate that they're giving you, you divide by 72, whatever result you get, that's how much time it will take for your money to double. Now, thinking about simple places, like take an example of the bank. How much does the bank give you as interest? It would be probably 0.01, 0.03, never really anything much. So if you take that 0 point something, you divide by 72, so whatever number you get is how long your money will take to multiply. And so you want to figure out which places to put your money. So the higher the interest, the better for you, because your money will double a little more faster. But then there is also the thing about compound interest. So compound interest is where your interest rate is put back into the principal and then it earns interest. And so as you think about where are you saving money, think about, are you getting the proper amount of interest? Are you getting compound interest? Very important. When you think about the compound interest, your money does not only double, it sometimes quadruples in what you may be thinking, oh, my money will double if I was getting, for example, 1% interest. So with the rule of 72 divided by 1, it's going to be 72. It's going to take you 72 years to have 1,000 become 2,000. So, you want to figure out whether that's the best place for you to save for retirement, because by the time, I don't know how old you're going to be, but that's going to be quite some time before your money can double. And then also think about the places that are giving you money considering the inflation. Secondly, think about places which you're not going to lose money, because the higher the interest, the higher the risk. So the more your money will grow, the more riskier the money, you lose your money. So you want to click a balance between not losing your money, getting a better interest, getting compound interest, and beating inflation. So if you want to learn some of these ventures where you can do that, have a protection of your money, have your money grow without losing it, and having compound interest, let's chat. Put a comment down there. Let me know what you think. Let me know whether you want to learn more, and we can keep these conversations going. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, FiveThirteen Solution Hub. Don't forget Facebook, TikTok at FiveThirteen, and don't forget to comment. Remember, tell me the second rule of money, and comment on which books you think we can read next. Thank you.